Let me move myself. There you go. There's the Premier League table. So Arsenal, let me blow that up a little bit, shall I? 1 second, people. Let's blow that up. There you go. So Arsenal played 4, won 3, draw none, lost 1. Goals for 9 and against 1. Identical to Tottenham, apart from they've got 1 more goal than us. So Tottenham in second with 9 points. Liverpool in third, but with a game in hand. Bournemouth complete the top 4 on 9 points. Chelsea on 7, but they play against Brentford in half an hour. Everton, a good start to the season for Everton. 7 points from 12. They would have taken that if you had offered that to them. Sunderland on 7 points as well. A good start for them. Crystal Palace are on 6 games and have 6 points. Have still not lost a game all season, Crystal Palace. And then Newcastle United, 5 points in 9th. If we scroll down a little bit, you could see there Fulham in 10th. Manchester United, 11th. Brighton, 12th. Nottingham Forest, 13th. Leeds, 14th after defeat today. Man City are in 15th. And they play in the Manchester Derby tomorrow. Burnley are 16th with a game in hand. Brentford are 17th. They play at Chelsea at 8 p.m. And West Ham, Villa and Wolves complete the bottom 3. Wolverhampton Wanderers have played 4. Let me show you. There we go. Wolverhampton Wanderers have played 4, lost 4, scored 2 and conceded 9. Not a good start from what was a very good performance last year from Vitor Pereira. So look, guys, let me give you my summary of the game. Let me try and sum this up in 2.5 minutes. Tottenham were, I think, sluggish to start the game, would be fair. I think we were sluggish to start the game. Wasn't really a lot of zip about our passing. Looked a little bit lost in the final third. Struggled to get Kudus and Xavi Simons into the game. But I think after about the first 25 minutes, 30 minutes, we did start to apply the pressure. A lot of crosses coming into the box, a lot of corner kicks, some really good crosses as well coming into the box, but didn't really have anybody there that could get on the end of it. You know, where you want a Solanke or a Richarlison, but it did pay off, right? And we went 1-0 up, or so we thought, with the disallowed goal from Christian Romero, which I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm not normally one to cry about referees, but that was shambolic. Never was that disallowed. So for me, that should have been definitely 1-0 at half time. But after that, lots of corners, lots of last-ditch headers and tackles from the likes of Kilman and Mavropanos. But we did end the first half quite strongly. Then in the second half, lots of moans and groans that Frank didn't change anything. But Tottenham Hotspur, if they were going to get a goal, it was going to come from a corner kick. And it did. A brilliant corner in from Xavi Simons on his debut, all the way to the back post. Papa Sarr, no one marking him. Bang, 1-0. Bang. Yeah, easy goal for Papa Sarr. And from there on, I thought Tottenham started to dominate. And then about 10 minutes after that, you had Souček. Mistimed his tackle is as fair as I can be to him. It wasn't a nice tackle. I don't think there was malice, but he got it completely wrong. Went down the shin of Paulinho, red card. And from that resulting free kick, the ball was laid off to Romero, who played a stunning pass just from the halfway line over the whole West Ham team. And Bergvall, bang, 2-0. Brilliant pass, brilliant header. And Bergvall then started to play. Bergvall, for me, an excellent second half. And then after that, West Ham down to 10 men, Spurs 2-0 up, and it looked like we were going to score with every attack. But then the third goal came. Bergvall wandered into the box. The ball actually got lost from underneath him, and Tottenham were 3-0 up because Mickey van der Ven got the ball, fired it into the bottom corner. So overall, a really good performance from Tottenham in the second half. First half, a bit hit and miss, but it doesn't matter. We are top of second in the table, should I say. We are second in the table. And I think that Spurs gave a really good account of themselves in that second half, started to control the game. West Ham, with 10 men, for me, I didn't think they made it as difficult for us as some teams do when they go down to 10 men. Look, I would say good second half performances from the likes of Bergvall. I thought Kudus, very unlucky not to get his first goal with some blocked shots. And I want to give some credit to Hermanson because I thought that save he made from Kudus at the end there was a top draw save, low down with his left arm. I think it was his left arm. Yeah, low down. The only thing for me, I think we saw yet again that the Matisse Tell social experiment doesn't work. Unfortunately, he's just not good enough to be a Tottenham Hotspur footballer. Other than that, I think there were some really good performances. Bergvall being one. I thought Paulinho had a really good game. And I thought Mickey van der Ven and Romero did a very good job at the back today. Not the greatest game for Spence. Not the greatest game for him or Porro. But, hey, second half was in pure cruise control. So all in all, Tottenham Hotspur running out 3-0 winners to go second in the table. And more importantly than that, bouncing back after the defeat to Bournemouth. And that was really important to do. So we started this year, 4 games, 3 wins. If I had said to you all 9 points from the first 4 games, you would have all bitten my hand off, right? You would have all bitten my hand off. So yes, there's things that need to be worked on. It wasn't the most fluid of performances, but we can't complain. Tottenham Hotspur have won 3 of their first 4 games. And away at Man City, away at West Ham, these aren't easy games. And we've got 6 points from 2 away games. So for me, that is how I would summarize the game. No, don't know if anyone agrees with me, disagrees with me. But look, it is what it is. We move on to our next games. We've got some winnable games. But hey, you know, it's okay to win games like that when you're not playing amazing. You know, it wasn't the greatest of performances. When they went down to 10 men, you can go one of 2 ways, right? That team either digs in and it's really difficult to break them down, or what Spurs did. Very professional, 2 quick fire goals and killed the game. So we also got minutes in the legs of Odegaard, Brennan Johnson. We got minutes into the legs of Danso as well. Who else came on? Why am I'm missing someone? Richarlison came on as well. JB Gaming said, "You still slagging off Bergvall? Slagging him off for what?" There's always one, isn't there? If you know, it's most people come in and they're nice, and then you get twats like this. Bye, JB Gaming. See you later. So it's okay to play like that if you get the win. Listen, we're still finding out about Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank's still finding out about the players. We've seen, again, a different formation today with the 2 8s and no number 10. So we've seen a different formation today from what we saw last week to what we saw the week before. So there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on. But I think, first and foremost, 4 games, 3 wins, lots of positives. As I said, I do think there's a lot that needs to be worked on. Of course there is. There's loads that needs to be worked on. Thomas Frank knows that. There'll be so many things he's not happy about with that performance. But ultimately, 3-0 away to a London rival where we've not won for 6 years. I just don't think we can complain. Guys and girls, I'm going to read out a super chat and then I'm going to leave it there. I will come back tonight at 10 p.m. Big up to Andy. It was a good performance for the lads. Oh, sorry, hang on, I didn't bring that onto the screen. A good performance for the lads. Amazing what a bit of structure and coaching will do. Frank in and Angie at Forest. Chin up, Wolfie. Big up, Savva. Yes, I knew we wouldn't be able to go a whole show without talking about Wolfie and about Ange Postecoglou. But big up to you, Andy. I really appreciate that. Listen, it's been a good day at the office for Tottenham Hotspur. Surely we can all be happy with that tonight. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Much love. I'm going to send you over. Where am I going to send you over to? Bear with me 1 second. Let's send you over to somewhere. Obviously, you don't have to go there if you don't want to, but Customization, redirect. Who's live? I'm sure there'll be loads of Spurs people live. Who's live? I'm going to send you over to Spurs Talk Show. I'll send you over to Sean. Please, when you get there, say Savva Raid and hell is awful. Much love to you all. Thank you very much. I'll see you at 10 p.m. as we break down the game. I'll get some guests on. Much love. And as always, come on, you Spurs.